What if I told you that the secret to attracting more clients and thriving as a wellness leader is not about pushing harder, but rather it's about letting go? It's about surrender. In this episode, I'm going to talk about how surrender and letting go actually creates more space for ease, impact, and success in your business as a wellness leader. As a wellness pro, you probably feel like you're doing all the right things. You're showing up for your clients. You are always working hard to achieve more. You are constantly giving. But behind the scenes, you're stressed out. You're struggling with things like overcommitment and perfectionism and trying to control everything. You're also living from identities like people pleaser or maybe the high achiever or the savior. And the cost is you burn out. The cost is you begin to second guess yourself because you're stressing and you feel the disrupt in your life, but you're out there trying to help people with their stress and you're like, I don't know if I'm equipped for this. I kind of feel like I'm flailing here. You may even attract fewer clients because they are subconsciously picking up on your stress. Or perhaps you have trouble retaining clients because your leadership energy doesn't quite feel grounded or present. Not okay. This is really affecting you when you're coming from this space and all you want to do out there is make an impact and help others and feel well at the same time yourself. You see, your nervous system and your business are linked. If you don't give up and release the old identities, habits, and patterns that are keeping you stressed out, you're completely blocking yourself from the calm, the confidence, the clarity, the leadership that's actually going to attract and create that impact. Help your clients. Hi, I'm Jennifer Sack, and I help wellness pros who feel disconnected due to chronic tension and stress and who are dealing with self doubt. And I help them reconnect to their peace, their presence, and their confidence so they can step into their role as an authentic leader, thrive in their practice, and finally create the impact that they desire, the freedom that they desire. So, as I mentioned, your nervous system and your business are truly linked. Now, what do you do about this? If you're feeling a lot of stress and you're really having trouble on your own personal side, and you're like, I don't want this to bleed into my business, you need to fix this now so that I can go out there and do what I was meant to do. Then, one thing you're going to have to do is make a very strong commitment to let go of the old self. That means letting go of habits and patterns and behaviors that keep you stuck in the stress loop cycle that are harming your nervous system and keep you in survival mode. And when you're able to move on from that old identity, that victim identity, I'm always stressed. I have so much on my plate. I'm just always like this. I can't release this anxiety. When you get rid of those identities that you're hanging on to and you reframe your beliefs, you reframe and alter your behaviors and your patterns and what you're doing that's contributing, perpetuating this stress. When you do that and get rid of it, move into this new way of being, then you're going to show up with confidence. You're going to lead with clarity and with alignment. And this is going to be felt by those who you are working with. So you're not only going to attract new clients that are noticing and feeling like they resonate with you because you are grounded and you are so present and you are calm and living what you teach, you're going to retain also the clients that are already working with you because your impact is going to be so much greater. You're going to be able to help them specifically tailored to them, meet them where they are and give them that great impact, that great transformation, that healing. Open them up for that receiving because when you are aligned, you're able to be that mirror and truly help them in the moment for what they need. When you're disconnected, you can't tap into that. That is something you channel. Yes, there's practices and techniques and tools and modalities that you have been trained and certified in, but you know that healing others and helping them to heal themselves, which is what we're truly doing, is really a lot about being present, meeting them where they're at, and being so grounded that you can channel, basically tune into what that person needs in that moment. If you're disconnected and stressed out, you're not able to do that. You're not doing them a service. This is what you need to do. Let go of that old identity, move into the new one so that you can become that embodied leader that they are looking for, that they need, and that you really desire to be. So, how do you do this? I'm going to give you 5 key points of how to transition from this old way of being into this new way of being, simply so you can become a better leader and you can feel more aligned. And the first thing is you need to make that strong commitment. You need to decide to become someone new, another kind of leader, embody a different energy because clients are drawn to certainty. They can sense your uncertainty and when you're unstable. And this creates a gap between their trust in you and their ability to open up and be vulnerable and shift and change. The moment you change, your whole leadership energy shifts. So, as you decide to become someone new, your whole leadership in your business changes from being rooted in stress. And you can even say something as simple to yourself as I am no longer available to run my business from a place of fear, from over control, from tension. I no longer do that. I run it from being connected, from being grounded, and being present. So, second thing is as you begin to become someone new, you need to release some old identities. You need to understand what the identities are that you are clinging to. Is it the people pleaser? Are you the overachiever? Are you the savior that you think you're going to be the one to heal everyone? That's not your job. You're bringing people into their own healing. Are you the victim who's always stressed out, who's always combating something? What are the identities that you cling to that keep you in this perpetual state of stress? These roles do not make you a better leader. They drain you, they confuse your clients. You really need to let them go so that you can embody the calm, grounded, authentic leader that you want to be, that they need from you. They don't need a perfectionist. Your clients don't need an overgiver or someone who's constantly doubting themselves. They need a leader. So by letting go of these old identities, you make space for this new leader to come in so that you can truly embody it. The third thing that you can do to help yourself move into this new identity is you need to truly break your stress habits. So look at the habits that you have that perpetuate your stress. Is it procrastination? Is it overdoing? Is it controlling all the time, trying to control everything? Is it ruminating? Is it self-doubt? What are these habits that you keep perpetuating? Maybe being late everywhere you go, putting way too much on your plate. These habits really do leak into your business, causing you to do things like overwork, to be inconsistent, either with what you promise or your energy level. They create lack of clarity. By releasing these bad stress habits that you have, you actually create space for presence and flow to come in. And that is what sets the groundwork for great leadership. And that can be felt by your clients. So just remember that your habits ripple out. If you are overworking, if you're controlling, if you're procrastinating, this reflects in your business. So by shifting your habits, your business will naturally align. The fourth thing that you can do to really shift into that new identity is to take radical accountability. All right. Clients can sense when you are not owning up and you're not owning your own power. By taking accountability, you are saying that what's in my environment, my circumstances, or my clients does not own me, does not affect me. I own my own energy. I own my own presence and clarity and confidence. And this makes your clients feel safe. This makes them feel like they are okay to be vulnerable, to open up and let you lead them. So remember, it's not your clients, your to-do list, your finances that is the problem. It's you clinging to old identities. So when you take full responsibility for that, you also take back your power and you can then lead with ease. Taking your power back and taking accountability and responsibility for your own energy and how you show up is one of the greatest things you can do to help your clients out. So, finally, the fifth step to really letting go of that old identity and coming into the identity of this authentic leadership is to embody the aligned leader. So, step into that version of the leader who leads with calm clarity. This is a leader who sets boundaries, who trusts, Trust maybe a higher power who receives support, who guides clients from this place of presence. That's the leader that attracts more clients, that retains more clients, and makes the greater impact that you desire. You need to come into all of these qualities fully yourself, letting go of the old ones, embody that presence. This is the magnetism factor. So when you embody presence and trust, clients aren't only attracted to you, they stay because your leadership feels steady and it feels expansive and it feels supportive and it feels safe. So you have to embody that trust and that calm presence for them to be able to receive so that they can open up and transform. It's all connected. So if you're ready to start taking some steps today, you're ready to self reflect and say, all right, something's off. I need to align myself. I need to get back on track. Grab my free PDF guide. It is Align Your Life with Your Teachings. It's going to be like a checklist for you to go through many things in the aspect of your business and how you're showing up. So you can start to make adjustments and see where you're not quite aligned and where you need to make some adjustments. And if you are so fed up, you're ready to change, transform, grab my Centered Wellness Leader Blueprint. It's an online course, audio only. It's going to take you through the 4 phases of my Vibe Blueprint, which will take you from A to B. It'll take you from how you're showing up now, create that contrast recognition of that version of you versus the one that you want to be in order to be the authentic embodied leader. And it's going to take you through the process of becoming her, your highest aligned self. So hop on my website, check that out if that's you, if you're ready for that. Otherwise, I would highly recommend that you take advantage of watching some of my other videos and grab that Align Your Life free guide. That's a starting point. It's a free starting point for you. And until later, my friends, I wish you all the peace and clarity, grounded presence as you can possibly muster. I love you so much.